Thanks for watching! If you like this video, be sure to read The Tale of the Order of the Blue Maiden. It's a high-flying adventure. Available now on Amazon, iTunes, Barnes & Nobles, and Kobo. Or go to thetale.quest. You've never heard a tale like this. Hello, my good gentles. Lord's Ears here. I've got something a little bit special for you today. We have an unboxing. Now, this is a purchase that I made from Etsy. There is a lot of tape, but that's good. That's a good thing. It means this thing made its way here, safe and sound, all the way from Chicago. So excited. Here we go. Ooh. Lots of bubble wrap. Very carefully. I guess I don't have to be this careful. Lots of tape. Protect your package. Ready? Oh, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty here. The sharp-eyed among you might recognize this. This is a lightsaber box from Galaxy's Edge, from Disneyland. However, this box has been modded by Anchorhead Market, which is an Etsy store run by someone named Paul. And it is a beauty. It's got a new coat of paint, and it's got some, 3D printed accessories here, and some really beautiful, I think this one came loose. Well, that's not such a big deal. We can just glue that back on. All right, well, be careful. This was shipped all the way from Chicago, so it was bound to get a couple of bumps there. Luckily, it made it otherwise in one piece. So I believe this is how you open it. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, check that out. It's got a little pillow in there. A little pillow for your lightsabers. Beautiful. Oh, comes with a little data cable. And that data cable's for this marquee right here. This little marquee right here. Actually, something it didn't come with is instructions, so I'll be interested to see how this thing works. Let me monkey around with this business right here. Alright, so I'm looking at this marquee thing here, and I don't see any buttons or anything. So I'm thinking maybe I need to pop that thing out of there, out of its frame. Is it inside here? Possibly. Let's take a look. I don't see any openings or access ports back there. I do see some screws here, so maybe we do have to unscrew this in order to access the controls. I don't know if unscrewing this is necessarily the right thing, but at least we'll get some insight into how this is constructed here. Oh, okay. Well, that's the frame. That looks like it's glued on there, so I don't want to mess around with it just yet. Let me see if I can find some buttons or something on here. Okay, so there appears to be a data port on the side here, and there's some buttons, so I don't see any instructions in the box. Okay. Yep, it's a magnet. It's a magnet, all right. Okay, so look, it's hard to see, but there's a couple of little symbols on the back here. This top button looks like it's the power button, and then this bottom button looks like the menu button. So let's try pushing that power button there. I can't do it with my big fat fingers. Use an object here. Just gonna try the power button there. Oh, there we go. Nice. Yeah, look at that. That's fun, huh? All right, let's put that back on there. Let's get you back in your holes there. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, shit. Got that back on there. Took a little bit of effort, but it's back on there for now. Alright, so after tooling around with this for way too long, I finally figured this out. Because this is on magnets, you can just kind of push it in like that. There's a little power button, and there's a little menu button there. I'm not really sure what that does. You can have different text files in there, I think, and I think that's to choose between the text files, and you got your little data port. There, push the button in there, boom, see? Comes on. That's way easier than unscrewing this entire frame just to access that little panel. I feel kind of dumb for not figuring it out sooner. It looks great. It looks beautiful. Got a nice little pillow here. That's just lovely. Our box is looking fabulous, except it's missing our little emblem here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue that back on there. There's some indication that this might not have been in the correct orientation before. The spokes are supposed to go up and down, like this. And I think it might have been like this before. Not a big deal. I'm only noticing it now because I'm about to glue this back on, and I wanted to make sure I got it right, so I actually looked it up online. I got some Gorilla Glue. Just gonna apply this to the back of this here. Yeah, that's what I wanted, Gorilla Glue. Just get all over the place. Why not? I gotta drop it in the right place. I'm using the old markings as guides here. I don't get it exactly right, I guess that's okay. Oh shit, this is curing very quickly. There we go. Oh fuck, is this even centered? No, that's close enough. We got our emblem glued back on. Now all we need is a lightsaber to put in this puppy. Opening this just a little bit tricksy, but I'm just gonna put this lightsaber in there. all tucked away, ready for bed. This marquee here was programmed by the vendor, by Paul. He was very nice. He asked me what I want written in there. There is a character limit, but we did manage to fit quite a bit of text in there. And if I had to guess, I probably got about 50 words in there. So that is actually quite a bit of text. And if you could speak Arabic, I'll let you go ahead and translate that. He said that he could have made it a readable Star Wars font, so that's another option there if you'd rather have that instead. Now he used this data cable to program it, and he gave it to me so that I could do the same. It requires a PC. I have a Mac, so I can't really do it. Now I don't have the name of the software he used in front of me, so I'll ask him about that and I'll put a link in the description. Here it is. This is the software. Go get it. Maybe it'll fit my Mystic Knight. Let's take a look in here. Now this is a double box, which I believe is there's two sizes of boxes that you can get at Galaxy's Edge, or could. I don't know if they're still available or not. My understanding is that this is the larger box. So let's, I want to see if this fits in here. Oh, okay, no, it doesn't really fit. To be fair, this hilt is modified. I did lengthen this to 18 inches. That's why. If you have something that's 17 inches or shorter, or 17 and a half inches, that'll probably fit in there. Well, I'm really loving this box. It looks amazing. Thank you, Paul, for all that hard work. Again, you can get that on Etsy.com at the Anchorhead Market from Paul, okay? So, be sure to give him some love. When I initially looked at the store, he had about 6 of these boxes available, and they had different themes. They had the Empire theme was one, he had Rebel themes, and he also had Mandalorian themes. But it's my understanding that if you manage to find your own Galaxy's Edge box, or you already have one laying around, that you can send it to him and he'll doctor it up, any way you want like this. For a fee, of course. That's as far as I know. I mean, you should contact Paul at Anchorhead Market and ask him. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed looking at this box from Anchorhead Market. And I hope you're inspired to either buy your own or possibly even make your own out of, parts that you 3D print yourself. That sounds like a totally fun little project. And maybe we'll do a similar one in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget our motto. Don't be afraid to suck. I'll see you on the battlefield. Apparently I'll be on the Empire side. I guess that's canon now. And I have a nice little spot for it. Right here. Perfect.